Poke it out, poke it out. Poke it out, poke it out. Check it out, check it out. Poke it out, poke it out.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. Oh, why I look like that? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like a really long time, but you know, winter break was crazy, and I was just not in the right mind space to be making any videos, and I really apologize because I did want to try to keep this up, and I think I am going to now that I'm back in school, even though that's not really a you know, a great thing to be, because I really hate this place. I'm trying to get back into it, trying to get better content. I'm trying to save up for a MacBook. I'm trying to save up for a camera. But anyway, blase. This video that I recorded with some of my friends, Scoot, Akila, Alexis, and my roommate Maddie, we all came together. Well, they came together for me because I watched a Lipstick Television video. And if you guys don't know who Lipstick Television is, and it's like a series. They have 2 seasons already. Patiently waiting for season 2, episode 5. but yeah, it's a really good show. I recommend 10 out of 10. It's really good. But I got the idea from the creator. He actually told me that I could piggyback off of his idea, and the video was really interesting. So after we watched the video, it's basically like a reaction that I got from them, and I wanted to ask some questions after to see where their headspace was on the topics that were discussed. So I hope you guys really like it, and I'll make sure that I'll put the link to the actual video in the description, all of their Instagrams, all of their socials, and mine, of course. You know, follow us, follow the team, and just look out for some more videos from me. I'll definitely start being more active, and I just hope that you guys will stay with me, build with me, motivate me, support me, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
With a masculine man, or with a man, period. So is this something that's common? Is it something that you guys know about? Is it something that you've seen? Is it talked about at all?
Download studs.
Download studs.
We have to take the stud out the equation. The stud is still a female. Stud just means that I like to wear boy clothes, or I have a sports bra, or I prefer masculine activities over feminine. So are you saying download women? You're just talking about just bisexual women, or women who are like on the down low.
I guess you could look at it as
that's how I look at it.
Women. That's how you look
a stud is just a female with girl clothes on.
You mean male clothes on?
Male clothes on.
Right.
Yeah. It's a difference to me.
It is a difference because we're more looked at. We don't like men at all. Regardless, you know what I mean? Like, that's how we're looked at in society. And it's a lot of studs that's out there that are down low because they are stud, and they don't want anybody else to know that they're out there taking dick. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want nobody to know that.
I think there's only a problem when the stud is putting on and being extra masculine and doing too much, and then being undercover about being with a man. I think that's where there's a problem. But for me, a stud is just a girl who wears boy clothes and is a little bit of a tomboy and prefers the masculine activities in a relationship.
But it is looked at still in a negative way because the way we dress.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? More of like when it's a bisexual girl or even a femme girl that's down low, because there's a lot of those out there too that claim that full 100% lesbian and they're still taking dick. You know what I mean? So that's still, it's still the same situation. But being that we are, you know, masculine and we're, you know, in male clothing, society's male clothing, they're still looked at as, that's not okay.
So do you think it's harder for studs to identify as being bisexual?
Oh yes, for sure.
And that might be the reason for the
100%.
What would be, okay, with you being a stud, do you know a lot of studs who are actually bisexual?
No, they're not going to ever say that though. But they are. I've heard a lot of stories about someone I know.
Right.
But they would never, you know, come out about it.
But why do you think that is? Why don't?
Because they're ashamed. It's
just because they look like a.
Yeah, it's the same thing as far as a straight woman still being ashamed to be gay. So a gay woman it's the same to be straight sometimes in society. So that's where everything is all mixed up and judged, because everybody gets judged. Right. So especially when you're a stud and you're having sex with a man, you're definitely going to get judged harshly.
Okay, so I want a question because going back to you a little bit in your youth when you were younger, you know, you have been with a man before at one point. You know, now you're damn near virgin because you
Yeah, it's been like 12 years. Yeah.
But before you were with the man.
Yes.
So when you were, what was your persona at that time? Were you this Carter or were you more of a feminine, you know, Chris?
That's a good
I get hit
question.
on more when I dress like a man than I do when I was wearing girl clothes.
I believe.
But when I was in high school, so I played ball, you know what I
Okay.
mean? And honestly, before I even was gay, I was already assumed everybody was like, oh, she's gay. And I'm like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Right.
They knew before I knew I was gay.
Got it.
But it's because of the way I dressed. They thought I was gay already. I wore big sweats, Jordans all the time, T-shirt. I was never feminine, but I still like dudes. So once I start, you know, doing different things with women, I still like, and through high school, I still like boys. I can't say men because they weren't men at the time.
Right.
Boys and women, and I was out with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't
So you were
care.
a tomboy and
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
dating guys.
Right. But
Okay.
and women too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you had sex, like, what was your physical look, if you can recall? Just tomboyish, you know,
Yeah.
basketball shorts.
Basketball
and-
shorts.
Anytime I've
all
ever had
day.
sex with a man, I was just appearing to be a stud. Like
Okay.
boxers, like everything. They don't care. At the end of the day, pussy.
They just don't care. They don't care.
Did you guys ever view those men
as having gay
Yeah.
tendencies?
Gay.
Because
Definitely.
they-
Gay. Just gay.
Absolutely not. What I saw was a man who saw beyond those clothes. And every man who's approached me is like, I see all through those baggy clothes. I can see the woman, you know what I'm saying? I see the walk, the switch, the body structure. So most men that I've dealt with could see beyond the clothes and necessarily didn't have gay tendencies. They just were man enough to handle masculine women.
Yeah, I didn't deal with men, and it was boys, and it was just sex at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, this is my boyfriend forever. It was more of doing something we ain't supposed to be doing.
Right.
And that was my thrill of doing stuff that I ain't supposed to be doing.
Right.
I mean, I lost my virginity at 14.
What you mean?
So
Say.
it was more of me. It was just a thrill of it at the time because I didn't like it per se.
You was just doing it
I
because
just did it because, and then, you know, I was, you know, puberty and curiosity, hearing my friends always talking about, you know, I grew up in an era where Uncle Luke was playing. You know what I mean?
Listen,
it's your birthday. You know what
my
I mean?
seventh
Like,
grade.
Dick coming. Dick coming.
Kept it coming. Like, that's just,
you know what I
I
mean?
was doing a lot of humping and grinding. I had to
Popping at the time. You know, sorry to bring them up like that. I know y'all sensitive on that subject, but that was my childhood memory. Was main thing. You know, R. Kelly, Uncle Luke, and you know Donnell Jones
That was the
and
culture.
Right. So y'all was just nasty
Silk.
as well.
You know, Jodeci.
I would
So
say
we
nasty,
were
maybe a
just
little
nasty.
fast.
A little fast.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we were
but-
definitely. That's the thing. It was being fast and being with your friends and experiencing things. You know,
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
I mean, I'm just looking at y'all a little different right now. It's okay.
That was back in the day. Don't play with me.
We talking about 20 plus years, okay? 20 plus years.
It's been a long time.
Long.
It's been a long time. Do you guys get approached by men now?
All the time.
Yes,
Every
I do.
day.
Still.
And what is your like response? Like, what do you say when
I'm
you know-
actually flattered because of the way I look. I don't get mad because they're still men and I'm still a female regardless of how I look. Flattered like, dang,
But isn't that what she just said? And she disagreed with that. But now she's saying,
that's the hard part. I don't
The
think
other
so.
one
It's
is
because
saying,
it's
like,
more of
she
a
just, like,
challenge
at the
for
end of the
them,
day,
and they
we're
like,
still
you know,
women, but
if I can turn
even
her
though
out,
we be
like,
switching up, they
you
still
know what I
going
mean?
and
That's
she's
the
still
thing.
women. But
That's what I'm saying.
she's
I'm
saying
still a
like
female,
she's
and
gonna
they
be
probably
flattered
look at me like,
because
damn, I know she ain't
okay,
had
so
sex
you
with
still
men, so
want
me.
me, but like I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not on that
It's natural.
type.
It's still natural.
So it's still natural for a man to be attracted to a woman, even though it's not natural for me to be attracted to a man. So I don't get offended when a man's like, you're beautiful, or, you know.
Thank you, and then I keep it going.
yeah, see, the way she talk, I would already know. You're not even gay.
You're not even gay.
Get upset. And that's where I'm mad at. It's like, you're
think
still a woman.
that's crazy.
But as long as they don't, now if they disrespect, because I have had men disrespect, keep coming at me after I say no, that's, you know what I mean? That's like,
Right.
you're doing too much now.
Right.
But some stuff just get automatically, nah, man, like, come on,
They-
man.
that's what they always say, that's gay. That's gay.
gay.
That's gay.
Like, bruh.
It's fine, sir, ma'am. Calm
And
down.
why do you think they do that? Do you think that they're doing that because of the
Hypermasculinity.
whole- Because what? What'd you say?
I think they want to overcompensate for the masculinity. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I have to be this. I got to be the daddy. I got to be this. And I think that a part of that is not wanting to be approached by men. And it's just
Right.
a bit of extra. Just they don't want. It feels gay to them.
Right.
Okay, that's cool, sis, bro.
Right.
You know, it's not that serious.
If you in the relationship,
You always look at me first.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, you're in a relationship.
You in a relationship and you in your relationship. I mean, okay. Is it okay for your ex to still remain friends with your friends and your family? If you
Absolutely not.
What?
You break up with the whole family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, your alliance is done. Like, what the fuck is
Fuck
this?
you got to stay around for.
Your only connection to my family was me. So once that's done, like, what are you talking about?
I've been in this situation so many times. My views on it have changed, but it's so uncomfortable when you're trying to move on, you're trying to establish something new with somebody, and you have this person that's lingering around. It's been to situations where I didn't show up to Christmas because
Facts.
that
Oh,
person,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just when I break
Damn,
up,
really?
loyalty.
No, I'm dead ass.
Y'all need to
Like, my mom
not
would be
even
letting this
break
bitch in the
up, but
crib, and I'd
don't
be
make
like,
me ever be in a position where I
she
have to
come
be
walking up the steps and
uncomfortable
shit.
with bringing my new piece around.
With bringing my new piece around, or even coming around because you are still having a relationship with my ex. I think it's inappropriate.
Was it okay for you to tell your family, like, I don't want them here. We're done. Like, would you say that, or how come you didn't say that if you didn't? Like, we're done. So you guys are my family, and I'm gonna be here, but she ain't.
Absolutely. And some relationships stopped, some of them understood, and some of them, you know, they're grown at the end of the day. And you have to be careful because when you introduce somebody into your family, they're creating their own relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to understand that it's selfish of me I was together 5 years, say for instance, and my stepmom and my ex have a relationship. I can't be mad that
Check on each
Fuck all
other.
that bullshit. Nah.
I'm your child.
I've
Nah.
gotten close to with exes. But there's no reason for them to be around. There's no reason for me to like bump into you at the family functions.
This is my house. How am I bump into you? Who invited you? First of all, who invited you? Because now we gotta have a conversation.
Nah, cut it. And I'm only saying.
Cut it. And I'm only saying that because I'm still in that situation now. You know, the person I dated when I was 18, and that was a long time ago. They still, you know, are like family. You know, I walk into my mom's house and there's modeling pictures of her yeah.
that's so awkward,
Like,
yo.
take that shit down. Like, why do I have to walk in and see that shit?
And what did your family say about that?
I mean, they're like, oh, well, you know, we still love her. That's, you know, she's like family. I get it, but I'm your daughter. That's not your daughter. Well, she's kind of, no, I don't care.
You need to just take them pictures
Just
down.
take them down. She's still there till this day. Like, as far as, you know, still dealing with my family, and they take her in. So it's something I had to accept because she ain't obviously going nowhere. It's just like, right.
For me, it was
But
like,
why you
how many
still lingering
Christmases am I gonna
around?
miss?
Like, we got mutual friends. It's like, why are you still lingering around? Like,
So how was your breakup with this particular person?
It was-
how long
it
ago
was-
was
it
it?
was-
And how was the breakup? Were you guys?
we were on and off for years.
Okay.
Because she was still basically in my family. So it's just like, you know, for years on and off.
At that point, it's just something you basically used to. So it's like,
It's like, oh shit, Karen, you heard that?
you trying to go out.
Okay.
And that was and she's still around in my family's life right now. So it's just like,
Okay, but how was your breakup with her? Like, was it like
it was bad.
know-
It was bad.
It makes it worse, bro.
It was bad. It was every time it was a breakup, it was bad. Like,
See, for me, it was hard because in that time, I left one person for the next person. So the person that I left was close to my family, so I couldn't bring, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm trying to develop something new with the new thing, and I come literally to Christmas, and I'm just like, so I left this person for that person, and we're all in the same house together now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Did
awkward.
they ever fight the new one and the old one?
No, I don't mess with those kind of women.
Because
Like,
if I was the
absolutely
old one,
not.
I would have been all up on your mom, giving her
Absolutely,
hugs and kisses in
See,
front of
Patty.
I don't deal with women like that. I don't deal with women like that.
But you left one for the other, so you did do it.
But I don't deal with women
She
who
said
are
deal
like
with.
that. You know what I'm saying? All that. I would have shut that out from the beginning. Sorry, baby.
Let me tell you, I have an aunt who, I have a cousin, and he ended up getting divorced, and my aunts are still close with his ex-wife, even though he tried to move on and he had a fiance. And I'm like, y'all hella messy because you inviting her to family cruises and doing this.
That is
and
so
that.
messy.
I'm looking like, no, she cannot come. If you guys want to be friends outside of family stuff, by all means, go ahead. But guess what? If I am there, it's cut. If I break up with you, my whole family break up with you. If you call my family, we got a problem. Then I'm gonna go off on you, and I'm gonna go off on my
agree.
family. There's no absolute.
That's how I am. If my friends break up, we break up. You know what I'm saying? I've even been in situations where best friends of mine were kicking it with the ex.
Okay.
That's right there.
Okay.
Yo,
Situation.
like, where's your loyalty at?
Say a little louder for the people in the back. Because
The conversation.
Absolutely. Say all your goodbyes
Absolutely.
now because we ain't together now.
So how do you feel about exes hanging out with friends?
That's the same. I'm going through this. She even being cool with the new friends I got. Like, why you just can't go? You can just stay lingering till this day.
Damn.
how you know what new friends I just made?
Friends, like you.
Own
Everything.
friends. Like, you see I'm hanging out with
Have
them.
you
Why do you
said
have to?
that though? Like
No,
you need your own.
I don't say nothing to her at all.
You good? Because I would have been like, listen.
I'm like, why are you still lingering?
No, it would have been a problem. You gotta go, and I can't have you around here. And you're
Yes.
a stalker.
Yeah, no,
Crazy, and this is not acceptable. There's something wrong with you. I couldn't do it at all. When we're done, we're done. But moving along. So one thing that I have not seen, and I know it happened. It has to happen because everything has happened at some point. Is stud on stud relationships. Is this shit taboo? Like, is it just not seen? Is it not accepted? Like, what stops the stud on stud relationships from being out in the public? I mean, it's still a lesbian relationship, you know, at the end of the day, as far as you see it. Still two women together. If you're into women, you're into women, whether it be a stud, whether
I'm on that same page, yes.
But
no,
does it
it's
matter?
actually-
At the end, we're all women. And when the clothes come off, I got the same set of titties. I got some mean hips. I got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to dirty wine.
Listen, at the end of the day, the clothes is just the clothes. I am still a girl.
I feel like she like everything. Like she just need to call it by and
There
keep
should not be
it there.
homophobia within the LGBTQ community. I agree with that. There's
And
but
she
it's
identifies
starting
as strictly
more,
lesbian,
like,
not
it's-
bisexual.
They're out there.
She's a
They're out there now. And what
That's the
it
word
used
she
to be
addressed.
So she
more
bi.
of a
Okay, I just
hybrid.
it's
too
many
She
words.
bi with
It's
some
either
tea
you're
with it.
bi, you're pansexual, or asexual,
She
or
bi with some tea.
yeah.
So, but I
All
was
this extra shit.
like,
Every
now
letter of the
it is-
alphabet.
they-
Yeah, it's too
they-
much. Gotta
they-
fucking
they-
jump. I think I'm gonna have to build my own
like,
community.
there's more out there.
Fucks.
right.
You know
But the
what I mean?
line is so blurry between like stud, femme, like soft.
Yo, no, we all-
you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't do if it.
You wouldn't do it as that at all. Like,
I feel like she's not being honest with herself. That's what I'm saying. That's my problem right here.
There's not a blurry line if you know what you like.
mentally, emotionally,
Exactly.
like
The
you're
fucking
vibing.
what you can't say. What you
I'm like, oh, she's a cute stud.
You know, dating or even doing anything intimate with stud? No, absolutely not.
What if the stud was willing to be submissive for you?
No. I mean, it's more of a preference. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with it
Taste.
at all.
It's a flavor.
Exactly.
But what if somebody there's somebody that everybody will be, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's somebody everybody will be gay
The
for.
exception.
You know what I'm saying? So you're saying in no circumstances, there's no exception.
Nah.
There's no exception.
It's like me saying I don't like grape soda and you trying to force that shit down
I
my
say,
throat.
but try this grape
She
soda.
trying to don't like grape soda.
Yeah.
She trying to force it. That's what's making me mad.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to be
And
all
she's
over
getting
it.
mad about
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
I love a feminine walk. I love a mean ass walk. Studs don't wear high heels. They don't get, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of a woman's aura and about them that's like the femininity I'm attracted to. I'm not attracted to the masculine side of.
I don't want to force nobody to say what they are, but
I
I
like
wish
perky
she
titties.
would just say I'm bisexual.
Talk. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
It's more of a woman and
It's just like, damn, that's sexy.
But you know, when I think about it,
Exactly. And that's what she likes. So stop trying to force her to live.
And that's
Like,
what made me mad.
she keeps saying, but what if? But what if? Ain't no but what
She
if.
is a pansexual.
Who? That's what I said. That's what I
She is a
said.
pansexual.
I said that shit.
I tap dance along the lines of masculinity and femininity.
you carry both
Exactly.
very well.
Very well, and I can shift back and forth through it. So for Carter to say, "Oh, I never be with a stud," I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, that I'm feminine. You know what I'm saying, not me personally, but
Right.
I just don't understand why you would just shut it out immediately because
it out immediately.
Because I'm not attracted to you.
Like she acting like a fucking straight man with gay girls. Just leave it alone. God damn it.
Feminine girl, just because she's feminine doesn't necessarily mean that I want to date her. It's just
Yeah.
more of what I'm attracted to. You know
But
what I
there's
mean?
a lot of feminine girls who act boyish.
Yeah.
My wife is very feminine, but she's more of a tomboy
I'm
than
not
I
gonna
am.
lie, I've dated someone like that and I cut it off.
Yeah?
I cut it off.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Yeah, she's in the military and
She right
Them military bitches.
They be the fuck.
Oh!
Like she said, she wants the line of both. There's a lot of qualities about her that like hella turn on, but there's a lot of feminine shit about her that's hella turn on too. So I mean,
Is this something I'm missing?
consider dating
think that's a stem
Just
cell.
check the vid afterwards.
No, why y'all keep I mean, what you trying to say?
Look, she's trying to be girly and shit now. Like, she forcing it. I feel like she's so far along in her stud ways.
She's afraid to retract.
Yeah, that's
People
what
are
I'm
gonna
saying.
look at her.
But now she's
So it's like she's saying like don't knock it till you try. Like no,
bitch, I'm not knocking it, and I don't want to
like stop pressure.
Like, damn.
People can pick up on those forced vibes, and it's very
I
forced.
understand that, but I'm not attracted to you. Like, it's fine.
Yo, real shit, she trying to get at her. That's the thing. She trying to get at her after the
Don't
show.
pressure me in. Like, pressure you, Carter, but we're girls, baby. Come on.
I get it, yeah.
Got the same thing.
What's up?
Okay, so but why y'all keep pressuring me? Like I like what I like. I'm not gonna just because of what.
Are you homophobic?
Nah, see, you doing too much now. You doing? No, I'm not homophobic.
I'm just asking because I'm a girl like you, right?
Yes.
So what's up?
But I'm.
But how is that homophobic? What? I hate when people do that to straight people too. Like this because they don't want to tap on the lines of gay and fucking lesbian. Don't make them homophobic.
How can I be gay if we're two girls?
Out of line. I'm gay too. I'm in the LGBT. I'm a lesbian.
So then you can't judge. Where I'm a girl just like you, my G. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I let you be the dude, you know what I'm saying? Why not?
Nah, like you doing too much.
I'm just.
We.
She said she put her
She said I let you be the dude. Like
But I'm saying, don't knock it.
For real, quick.
See, now you're being toxic masculine. You're being toxic masculine. You're being very.
You're doing too fucking much.
Now you're being too masculine. You know, she's a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Now she got to be big, bad.
Now she got
because she been chilling this whole fucking time trying to be respectful to her fucking thoughts.
She's mad because you're poking the fucking bear.
poke the puma with the puma ready still.
Oh my god.
Girl, just like you, my G. You know what I'm saying? You could be the aggressor. I could be the feminine one. It's not a big deal. You don't have to be homophobic in their community.
Hey, I'm done with this fucking conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we move on? Like this real shit. Because you doing too much. To call me
I'm just
homophobic,
saying.
is I'm not okay with that.
I'm just saying, baby. What's up? What's up?
What's up? What you mean? What's up?
No.
What's up then?
No,
what's
wait,
up?
baby.
What's up?
How do y'all feel about the what did you say the sneak dicking?
Sneak dicking.
How what's your take on that personally?
I'm still confused as to what they meant.
Can I use an example?
Me?
Yeah.
You gonna use me? Fine.
Alright, so you know how she in a relationship, right?
Yes.
So sneaking would basically be like she had like a real cool smell friend and you know.
Oh, she was still getting dick on the side while claiming to
but
be
ain't
a.
nobody know. That's
Well, first of all,
That's cheating.
I'm gonna say that.
at the same time that's cheating too.
So you mean like let's just say she was single at the time and she claims to be a stud, blah 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 blah.
But she's still like,
if
I
taking
call
dick
Bull up right
on the
now,
side.
he gonna come clap these cheeks.
Well then you.
Sorry, just had to
Well then
say.
number one, is you really gay? Like
Right, that's the whole thing.
For real, my thing is if you're gonna do all that and feel like you have to sneak, you might as well just claim to be bisexual.
Exactly.
It's not worth all that trying to sneak around and put on this persona as somebody you're
and try
not.
to pretend like something you're
Like
not.
you can call yourself whatever you want to be, but you're gonna look goofy out here getting caught leaving Bull room and on
then
the
you get
gram.
questioned like, so why would you like a lie is like a snowball effect. You gotta build that lie on top of another lie on top of another.
Keep going.
And it's like, who has the time for that? Like,
Not the kids. But shit,
so same perspective.
Yeah. But she said it. I agree.
My thing is with that whole situation, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody do. That shit ain't got nothing to do with Kenya Thompson. I don't care. But I just hate when motherfuckers lie. Like,
exactly.
Lying is my pet's peeve. So when you lie, now I have an. You like what you like, cool. You can be a stud. That's a terminology for, like she said, a female who wears male clothes and yada yada yada.
But it's more so.
But stop fucking lying. Like we got all these terminologies for everything that we think that we are. You could easily just say you bi. I don't feel like you have to dress feminine to be with a guy, but goddamn, like what you gonna lie for?
Like if you know what you like, nothing else you just like,
that's what I'm saying.
Compromise.
Nobody should question your attraction to females just because you also have an attraction to men, and that's what bothers me because you'll never catch me out here saying, "Oh, I'm strictly gay," because that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? When I found out that I also had an attraction to girls because I was sleeping with guys before I started sleeping with girls. I came out as bisexual. I was gay, and then I was in a relationship with a girl, and I was in a relationship with a guy. But it was never I was switching to from gay to straight back and forth just because I was in a relationship with a guy or just because I was in a relationship with a girl at the time. I was always and I have always been bisexual, and there's no reason to fight that.
So hard, honestly. I used to call Maddie straight, and she would get like upset.
I'm
like,
like,
why? And then she was like,
well, I'm guilty of that shit too. Like I can't lie. Like that shit, being a stud. That shit kills me to the core.
Really?
It does. Just because it's like, first of all, it's already hard as shit for studs to continue doing what they doing.
And
so
that's
then
crazy
when
because that's one of my questions.
Then when you're bi, just like, now you can't have no fucking friends, no boyfriends, no girlfriends. I don't know what the fuck you out here doing. And then the type bi that you are, Maddie likes female lesbians. So she likes feminine lesbians. So now it's just like, goddamn.
God damn it.
Fuck. Yeah. Shit. I would rather you have a stud friend because I like you attractive. But now, you know what I'm saying? What you're saying? Like, if you in a relationship with a boy, then you go with a girl, it's just all this confusion when in reality you just like what you like. It's
about
not
to
really
say, it doesn't make me any less attracted to females just because I'm dating a guy.
Equal attraction.
And that's why I don't
so how
like
do you deal with that inside of a relationship?
Inside of a relationship?
Yeah.
It's hard if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't understand that, who's not as open to, just because my boyfriend right now, he'll be like, oh, Madison, you're straight. And I'll be like, babe, I promise you I am.
Like me and Maddie will be at the basketball games, like just like acting like dickheads. Like if a girl walks down the steps, she'd be like, damn, she got 90 seconds. I was like, yeah, I pay her to watch her ass all day. Like we'll be dead ass just like.
But you're different though.
But it's like I can understand what she mean by him not understanding, because when he does call her gay, he'll be dead ass. He'll be like, man, you're not gay. Whole time.
And at the same time, you're right. I'm not gay.
Sis,
I'm
be up in them
bisexual, which is why I'm with your ass right now. Exactly. If I was gay, I would not be with you.
And I brought Maddie because she's not a fake gay. She's not a, I think I like girls. I mean, they cute. She's not one of them. Maddie has or Maddie has I needed real people in this community.
Are you the type of bi to downgrade their situation with a girl when she is in a relationship with a guy? For instance, I have talked to females who now they're in a relationship with a guy, so they downplay their whole gay experience.
Did you absolutely not?
No, but I'm saying this is I'm a communication major, you know what I mean? So
I'll never play. If I'm with a girl, I'm not gonna downplay the fact that I've been with guys, and if with a guy, I'm not gonna downplay the fact that I'm with the girls, because to me that's fake.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you do the same thing, so why are you giving me hate?
Me, Kayla, and my boyfriend will be having conversations about our past relationships, and I'll go into intimate detail about the ins and outs of being in a relationship from my experience with girls. Not even just the sex, the arguments, the intimate moments beyond sex, the emotional aspect of it, because it is different. But it is different.
Yours is so different though, because you're a femme already, and then you dealt with femmes. With that, for a stud or a male, that shit is sexy. You, on the other hand, has dealt with studs. So what the fuck? Like I didn't.
Like, all right, so I've dated a stud and I've dated a femme. So I could definitely say it was a lot easier dating a stud in a population aspect. Like it was much easier for me to be with a stud, but being with a femme into the public eye, it was way harder, because it was like, but I thought you only like girls that dress like boys, but you with her and she got on the same thing you got on, but it's like
that's not
why I'm with her. Like
that's why they hitting on you. They hitting on both of y'all. We can take both of y'all.
Exactly. It's like when we walking around, it's like, oh, I like what y'all like. Okay, but we don't like you. So it's like, okay, I'm not with her just because she has titties. I'm not with her because she has an ass, and I'm not with her because she dresses like freaking Chris Brown. I'm not with her because of what they dress like. I'm with her because of the mentality. I'm with her because of the communication. I'm with her because of the attraction mentally and physically and spiritually. I'm with her because she gets me. I'm not with her because of what she got on her, how much her fucking shoes cost her. If we go together, we gonna get a deal. No, I'm not. And I'm not with her because of that.
That goes into people really be too concerned about what
the fuck I'm doing. Like,
mind you,
why you worried about what I'm doing?
Because if we gonna talk about what other motherfuckers doing, you dating her, but you just came out of her room, but you
just came out of his room.
Oh, right. So if we really gonna talk about
his page posted though.
Okay, so. Shit, yo,
stop it.
But I don't
want. We could really pull some motherfuckers' cards.
Would it be in Valentine's Day? What was your best Valentine's Day experience?
Stop it.
Well, I've never been treated.
Okay, and
so,
that's
wait. Okay, so let's leave that right there, because this is another one of my questions.
I already know what you about to say.
Should femmes give the same or more energy toward their stud/masculine partner, or should it be strictly a stud/masculine's job to spoil the femme?
Regardless of
that's a problem.
It should always be equal.
But it's never like that though.
Which is what pisses me the fuck off.
Yo, why is it only like you need to be spoiled? Like we should be like,
it should always
be fuck Valentine's Day as a whole. It should be a whole equal every day 25 days. If I see something in fucking Walmart for Maddie, and I like say me and Maddie was dating, and I see something she gonna like, oh yeah, this would be real cute. She not expecting this. look what I got you. They shouldn't be like, oh well, today, well, I get everything.
Real shit, sit back, relax, feet up, fucking
like,
hair
no.
done.
Like, I feel like it should be an equal type of effort because, like,
and the key word is a partnership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit go.
This is an investment.
Like,
at this point nowadays, you get like give me $600 down payment before we start this relationship because I'm investing in you.
Okay. Nah, that's
like,
facts. And I feel like Valentine's Day now for me, Valentine's Day is affection. It has nothing to do with dominance and shit like that. But how I grew up, that's what I've seen. I've seen the male go to the extreme for shit
the
like
femme,
that.
and then the femme give it the damn male
or the
fucking
masculine.
card.
You know what I'm saying? And with me being masculine, I'm like, damn, I need to give you the world because shit on the other days that I may forget, this is the day to make it up to you.
And on that note, it's like, and there's also people out here that'll be like, well, I don't want you to do that for me. Like with me and my best friend, it's like we love each other so much. People think we've dated and we've never done anything sexual at all. So it's like whenever when we eating, I'll give her my last. She'll split it in half, give me half. She'll be like, no, I don't want it. You finish it. If you didn't eat, you're gonna eat this. She'll be like, okay, but you didn't eat either. Okay, well, we just not gonna eat because I'm not eating it. We'll just go back and forth. Like, it's people like that in relationships that I don't want you to do anything for me either because you can't do it any other day or because I just generally don't want you to do that for me because I just want to please you. But I feel like if I want to please you too, let me. Because it's like, let me show you all this love I want to give you. Let me give you that.
Yeah, like, that's how it is with me. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm glad that you said that shit. Type
like,
boy like him.
Let her love you.
I ain't never experienced love like for real and some shit. I'm always the one that like, here you go, woo 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 woo. Exactly. I'm already surprising you and shit. You like, oh shit, what day is it? It's
and it's hard to please you because it's like, well, she did everything for me.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Now it comes a time where they try to overdo me, but I'm the prop master. You can't overdo the kid. So now it's just kind of like it's a fight for the fittest. And now I'm like not accepting it. In reality, I'm like, damn, that would be nice. Like I would love that shit. Right. So now it's just this whole conflict in myself because I'm like, damn, that would be nice. I do want that, but outside, I'm like, nah, I don't want it.
Would you be mad if she didn't tell you what she was doing for you? When she just like surprised you, like?
Oh yeah, I get an attitude.
Like a whole ass attitude.
Yeah, because I don't like being surprised. Don't surprise me. Like let me know what you gonna do because shit, I probably already got fucking plans to go to the Bermuda and shit. I don't fucking know.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas gonna say something.
I'm about to say y'all don't like
I
us.
was just single on Valentine's Day, so I can't relate. I don't know what to say.
Is it a reason or it's just like you just don't fuck with people? Like
nah, it's just people just not worth my time sometimes.
That's real shit though.
I feel it. Alright.
I could really spoil somebody. That's crazy too.
Yo, she can really spoil somebody. So after this bit,
hit me up. You gonna have to leave your IG in the the description.
Not hers. Not her. Don't. Not that one. Her IG gonna be in the description. I don't know what the deal is. Her IG gonna be in the description.
I'm in a relationship, but you can still follow me though.
Wait, you can follow my bitch Maddie.
Follow me though.
Should there be a double standard for STEM and STEM?
Oh, you meant stud?
Yeah, I meant stud.
Okay.
I wrote STEM, but I meant stud.
You like what you like, but I don't do that. But yeah, that's love is love. But
I'm about to say, yeah, I definitely get it, but it's like
I feel like it's just a lot of confusion that unfolds when it gets to that point because it's like, okay, people already had this idea that, like she said, studs dress this way to basically flee off males.
Right.
So it's like, okay, but then you get in a relationship with someone whose persona seems typically like a male or masculine. So now it's just a whole bunch of fucking confusion.
Exactly.
That could have been avoided. But then it's like, all right, maybe you just wanted to dress this way. Because I've seen a lot of things where it's kind of like transgenders are turning into a gender and then dating a gender that
they just changed from. Right.
That they changed to.
Changed to?
Yeah, so like, say a male turned into a female.
Okay.
Now she's dating a female.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Or a female turns into a male. Now she's dating a male. So
right.
It's like
it's
a lot of confusion that goes into.
Yeah, that is.
You can't really assume with transgenders though.
I was about to say because they get a little touchy even if you don't know what they are. So
yeah, I just be like,
how you doing? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just, how you doing? How are you? You are you. I don't instead like you gonna do what you do because at the end of the day I'm gonna mind my business. If you happy, that's fine.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, I've never seen it personally, but it's a little off-putting, honestly. It's because it's like.
So what if you was dating a stud, right? And she was smashing her mans.
See, I have a scenario in my head because kind of went through this, but not like fully. But it was. I kind of been through this, so it was like when I heard about it, it was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like what's up?
What do you mean?
What am I not doing right?
I was gonna say like, did we just do this for nothing? Like, what do you? Is this not what you want? Like, do you want masculinity now, or like, is it a on and off button type? Maybe this night you want. You mean maybe this night you want? I don't know what you. So I just like I be just trying to like, you know what, you do you got your own life. You know, just let me know if you don't want to do this no more, because I ain't trying to catch nothing.
Oh, wow.
But how would you react to see your ex end up with a male?
Oh, that happens to me all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't understand it. And you know what it is? On some shit, I really don't think I'm doing shit wrong.
Yeah.
But that's where that bi shit hits me to the core.
Okay.
Because it's like, are you legit bisexual?
I would say, was it an act when you was with me, or did
that's
you
what
just
I'm
want to
saying.
try it? Like,
Where did you do?
was I wasting my time or something?
Was this a fucking trial run?
There's plenty of times where like I've talked to like a girl, and then after we finish talking, like they'll post like them being pregnant, or they would have like a or I don't know. It's just it just throws me off a little bit, because I'm like, oh,
that's like something you can't hide now, because like we was just in a relationship like what 8-9 months ago. Now you're pregnant.
Right.
So
what was you doing?
well, I say something not adding up. Where was you at when you said you was out?
And it's always like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then I hate when people are in denial about who they really are.
Because like, what are you hiding for?
Yeah,
like,
you in a relationship with a guy, cool, but don't knock our experience. Don't knock like you wasn't the fuck crying 2:00 in the morning calling my phone. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. I just don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for tuning in, and we have my friend Scoop, my friend Akila, my friend Lexus. They were so kind enough to help me with this video, and we watched the lipstick television video on Download Studs. I will put their description to the video below, and the creator who personally gave me his permission to piggyback off of his idea. And we did have another guest, Maddie, but she had to go. But she was a great part of this video, and I just want to say thank you because I really personal experiences, opinions, everything, and it was good. So tune back in for another video. She done with the bloopers. I'm fucking crying. All right, everybody phone on silent. Don't nobody got no side pieces calling them. Vibrate.
they ain't gonna smell you.
She